Peace, peace. Welcome back to the space beyond infinity where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit god of this realm, Mystic, and I'm back with another vlog. How are y'all doing? I'm doing good. I tried this little potato thing in the oven while I was trying this new bread recipe. So I got potatoes and bread. The potatoes, I was just trying some shit. So, yeah. Not bad. The bread is awesome. Probably about the best bread I made. I'm thirsty. I'm ready to drink. How am I? Where am I? What's going on? Like I'm pouring up my glass of wine for y'all. Oh my gosh. It's nothing like ice cold water. It has been in the 90s lately. And you know when it reaches the 90s, then the feels like weather gets higher too. So it'd be like 90, feels like 95 type vibes. Potato is pretty good. I was thinking like I want to make some scalloped potatoes. I bought potatoes and then didn't even do that with them. I ended up doing other things. You know, maybe this will inspire me to do them. Yeah, I am going through cycles, y'all. I don't allow myself to be a part of this sister circle. And I love it and I appreciate it. But a few different events involving this sister circle put me in a space of contemplation about who I am, what I stand for, what I'm doing, blah, 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 and I know who I am, I know what I stand for, I know what I want to do. But I realize I can't really accomplish it alone. And so today I'm just kind of in a space of like weird. It's weird. It's weird because it's like what I am doing, it has a foundation, and that foundation, like it started with me and Boomy, and now it's like I'm not fully engaged in the things that I started with him. I'm trying to separate from him. But it's like I'm trying to separate and also trying to... Y'all, I'm getting good at this bread thing. Trying to separate from him, but also still stand on the morals and principles and values that I set out for myself. I had a dream last night. I feel like it's kind of pulling on my emotional space right now. So it was just like we had two more children. We had two more babies, and they were back to back because they both were still on the breast. Like one of them was a newborn, and the other one was like almost a year, or just turned a year. Almost a year. They were like back to back. And I do know. I don't want to keep saying I don't know. I'm just kind of in a weird space because I'm just remembering that we were building something. There was something that was keeping me there. There was a reason I was in this relationship. There's a reason why I'm holding on to it so much. There's a reason. It wasn't all bad shit. But at the same time, I can't make it be more than what it is. You know? If he's not willing to communicate in a way that's necessary in order for us to grow, he's not willing to get there with me, I can't do nothing about that. I was about to go upstairs and sweep my room floor, but then I remember Raji wasn't quite asleep yet before I left the room, and I haven't been downstairs that long, so I'm going to give her a little bit more time to fall asleep. And clean my kitchen while I wait. I don't want to go up there and be talking while she's trying to sleep, or while she's trying to fall asleep. Because she's not going to fall asleep. I need some more butter for my bread. Got some good bread. I did that. Yeah. Like, I'm part of the sister circle, and they have their things, and it's like honoring the womb, and the womb is God. But for me, and I'm grateful to be a part of this because it's bringing more definition into my reality, is what I had expressed and what I feel. I feel like it is bringing more definition into what it is that I am actually trying to do. Like, it's reminding me. Because the thing is, I don't have that masculine energy in my reality to assist me in that area, in the areas that I need that. So it's good that I have this community organization that's outside of myself, that's assisting me and remembering what it is that I am doing and why I'm here and what direction I'm going in with my platform. It's just kind of funny because I'm about the home. I'm representing the home. I'm the family. You know, and my family is not together right now. Like that. I'm in the middle of separation and breaking my family apart. So, it's weird. I cooked some eggs in my cast iron skillet, and now it's the best that I don't think I feel like I want to clean it right now. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that. I want to have that. I want to have my partner. I want to build with my partner. I want that. I don't want to do this alone. And I don't think I'm meant to do this alone. Not build something that's based in the family. Mother, father, children. And it's just the mother. But it kind of leaves me in a funny space because if the father is not present, then what am I? Like, I can't do nothing. I feel helpless. That's what I don't like about this relationship, because it leads me into certain areas that make me feel like I feel helpless. Because I can't do anything about you not giving me what I feel like I need. And so now I'm just in a constant fucking circle. It feels like no matter what I do, I am taking a circle. I am going through a circle moment. And I want to get out of that. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I'm constantly going in circles. That's ridiculous. And I feel like I've been put in a position to feel like, okay, you need to choose you. You have to choose you. You have to choose you. Which I am choosing me, and I've been choosing me. But what happens after I finish choosing me? When do I get to have that? That person that I desire to have? Like, when do I get to have that relationship? But I know I've been telling myself that I get to have that once I let go of this toxic relationship that I am in with the father of my children. So I feel like I've been trying to. I feel like I can't. I don't know. But I'm not at the same time. I see it. I see it. I feel like I'm trying to, but I'm not, because I started this by saying, you know, just us being together, and just remembering it's significant what we had together, what we did for each other, where we started, what we wanted to build, our vision. That mattered. That came together. We were in alignment with them. But we stopped trusting each other. And it came from me recognizing and realizing that there was a barrier over his heart that I couldn't get past, that he wasn't trying to allow me to get past, and I couldn't do nothing about that. And now and then it's like you want me to skate on what is now the surface, and just keep skating on what's the surface and not go no deeper. When we need to go deeper, I need the depths. I need to go to the deepest parts of you. And once you do that, once you go to the deepest parts of a person, that's when you find the ability to be able to become one. Truly. I can't do that on my own. It has to be two, and the two became one. I know what I wanted. I wanted that. And I felt like I was going to find that with him, in him. And I gave everything I could to commit to that with him and in him. And then he started treating me like I was the enemy, like I was the one doing him wrong. Because I had standards and expectations. And I stopped allowing him to treat me poorly. Because I raised my value, my worth. It's like, you still playing me to the side. You still treating me. I come to you and I try to be vulnerable. And in my moments of vulnerability, you shut me off and you shut me down and you push me away and you treat me like I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Suffer. I don't want to suffer. That's another reason why you give me more reasons to let go. Give me a reason to fucking stay. If that's what you really, really want in your fucking heart, give me a reason to stay. I just want to let go. If it's not for me, I just really want to just let it all go, but I can't because I don't put myself in a position to where I have to depend on this person to provide for us, because that's what I trusted him to do as my husband, as the father of my children. Now, how do I get out of a soul bond that deep? We have children, not just one child, children. We started building a lifestyle together. There's so much that we poured into each other. And how do I just let that go and throw it away? It's not easy, it's not simple. It's been years that I've been at this trying to figure out how to let go. And yeah, it's been a back and forth thing, but I guess my ultimate goal has been to let go so that I can move forward and be happy. I want to be happy. And I wanted to be happy with him. But I no longer see that as being a thing or possibility. My heart wants it to be a thing. And that's what makes things even more complicated, because my heart wants it to be a thing. But in my mind, I don't see it to be a thing. And I'm a person who's used to moving off of what my heart says. And I feel like with my Saturn return, I've been being pushed into a space of using my logic over using my heart. My heart is telling me that I want this. My logic is telling me that I am not being offered what I feel like I deserve. So no, I will not allow myself to put myself in a situation where I'm not receiving everything that I deserve. Because that's the only way I'm gonna find real happiness. I'm not gonna be happy settling. Settling for less than what I deserve. Less than what I desire. Only desire what I feel like I deserve. Only feel like I deserve what I feel like I deserve. Because I'm gonna give everything. I'm gonna give that. Reciprocity. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm asking for. This man did all that preaching about that. We were on it. We were doing that together. And then, boom. I have to put y'all down. And then, boom. That just stopped being a thing between the two of us. Because you wanted to start pretending like I wasn't giving you what you needed. Because these other women were telling you that I wasn't. Because these other women were telling you that I wasn't giving you what you needed. And you would rather believe them because they don't hold you to the standards that I hold you to. Because they're not looking for that from me. They're not looking for a father, or a husband, or a man who holds himself accountable for his actions. For a man that has a certain honor and respect for himself, for his home, for his family, for his wife, for the womb that he is bringing his children through. How are you supposed to know this? You don't know that. You're not going to learn what it is that I came here to teach you through someone or something else. You're only going to learn it through me. I came here to teach you that. I can bring that balance to your life. You didn't grow up in a two-parent household. You don't know what that experience is like. How can you provide that for your children? You have to learn it. You have to want to learn it. You have to want to keep that standard, uphold that energy. Don't come to me trying to treat me like you're above me. You're supposed to be my husband. You're supposed to be my husband. But you believe that you're above me? You believe that you hold more weight as a person than I do? No. You don't. Not as a creator. They said Eve came from Adam's rib, woman came from the man's rib. If you want to look at it like that, then I guess. But when it comes to making a child and bringing a new life into this world, what's needed? A man and a woman equally. Equally. The woman might even be given a little more if you really want to play games. I'm not trying to play games. I'm trying to talk about what's real. What's real? I'm trying to talk about what's real. The reality of it all. It takes one man, one woman to make a child, to bring forth a new life. Nobody else is involved. This polygamy shit is dead. Polygamy was a distraction unto the community to take us away from the divine home. From the true love, the true loving home. The mother, the father, the children. You know, talk about breaking generational curses. This polygamy is a generational curse. Everybody want to embrace it like it's just this fun experiment. Not to say that it's not for people. Not to say that some people ain't supposed to do it. There's a select few who are supposed to engage in that. But it's not for everybody. Those people that engage in it are supposed to be an example of what that looks like. And I can say that and still confidently say that I do believe it's a distraction away from the divine home of the mother, the father, and the child, and the happy family. Yes. Because what? Then you add in another woman or another man, and then it becomes off balance. It becomes off balance. What's the balance? How do you balance that? How does one man and 4 women, how do you find balance in that? And I know some women hold a little bit more masculine energy and blah, blah, blah. Like, I guess there ain't no balance in that from my perspective. So I know it's not for me. And I'm not judging anyone else who decides to participate in it. I just know it's not for me. And it's something that I have to keep reflecting on because this man keep trying to put me into situations like that because he don't see the value in me. He can't see the value in me because he don't see the value in himself. So I try not to fault him too much on not seeing the value in me, because I know he can't see the value in himself. But stop trying to engage in some type of relationship with me if you can't see my value for what I feel like it is. If you can't give me what I feel like I desire emotionally, then stop. But also at the same time, I have to know when to draw my line and not make him feel like I'm still trying to chase after a relationship with him on my end. Because I know that's not what I want. You're not offering what I desire. I do feel like maybe I could present again what it is that I desire, how it is that I feel about the way that he has treated me, how these situations that we have been through has affected me, and just communicate on my end the things that I fail to communicate because I don't want to be in conflict. And maybe that can do something, but it's like, you gotta have hope in that in order. Shit, I walk by faith. I don't have no faith in this. I can't say I don't have no faith in this relationship. I refuse to acknowledge it, but I can't, because it's blocking up my heart space. This is the thing. It has to get settled. I have to get to the end or the beginning or the transformation or what the fuck ever. I have to get to that point, that important point in part adventure. I have to get through that so that it can be settled and I can move forward with whatever it is that I'm supposed to move forward in. See, me, where I am now, I want to be able to be like, that is my husband. And I can live the rest of my life knowing that he's going to love me and honor me and praise me and protect me and keep me grounded and keep me balanced and keep me in harmony and be in flow with me, and we are fluid in love. I want to be able to do that. But I can't do that with a person who is not desiring the same thing. Everything in my life revolves around my emotional space. And if my emotional space is not in balance or if it's not fluid, I can't create the reality that I desire to see for myself. My truest wish to have a solid and happy marriage and be with my husband for the rest of my existence. I want to be in that love. When that person wants to be with me for the rest of their existence because they see the beauty of my soul and they love to watch as I go through my continuous phase and cycle of transformation and elevation. And I want to watch them and I want to love them every moment of being able to see them evolve and transform. Pure truth. I've said God is love. Today I feel God is the family. The family is God. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And what is the Holy Spirit other than the Mother? The one who assists in the creation of the life and the new life. There's so much in me that I want to express onto the world, and the only way I can express it is through living in it And I can only live in it by living in it. I can't just be me alone. I need that divine counterpart. I need that balance. I need that stability. I need that security. I need that masculine energy. That man did so many things to me to hurt me. And then have the audacity to turn around and try to act like I don't love him. I don't love him enough. I don't respect him enough. I don't honor him enough. Well, regardless to everything you've done to me, I'm still standing right here on the internet telling the world that I still love you and I would still be with you. Even though you've done so many horrible things to me. I don't think that's stupidity. I think that's unconditional love. I need some more butter for my bread. I don't know what we're supposed to be eating for dinner. But right now I'm eating bread. I need some diapers. I want to get some Huggies. I've been getting the little OXO diapers. They cool, but they're not everything I need. I don't want to clean out this skillet, so I'm not going to. Yeah, so that's where I've been. I feel like I'm in a more balanced space mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I feel like I'm starting to get back into an even more balanced space. But see, the thing is, this is what it is, right? My entire reality revolves around my emotional space. I get lost. I get confused when I am in a emotional state. I am in a hurt space emotionally. And I feel like I can't do anything about it except for numb myself and try to put my focus in other things instead of putting my focus and my attention on where I am hurting. And then in that, I kind of tricked myself into thinking that I'm not feeling what I'm feeling, or I'm not hurt the way I'm hurt, or it's a lot. Like, I try to confuse myself so that I can forget the fact that I'm hurting, because I feel like I can't do anything about it. And then by the time I'm done making myself forget about that, I'm in a space of confusion and, oh, where am I and what the fuck am I really doing? And then I have to restart on aligning myself and coming up out of the confusion. And once I come to a space of being more clear, I remember why I'm hurting. And then it's like, okay, so what do I do? I try to fix it. And if I try to fix it, because what's the biggest thing that's hurting me emotionally? My experience with the father of my children. I'm going to try to address that. I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try to open my heart to it and then not get the results that I am looking for. And then what? I go back to trying to numb myself so that I can ignore. And there's a fucking cycle continues. Maybe this time it could be different. He says it can be. But how do you believe somebody who has hurt you in so many different ways, on so many different occasions? How do you believe that? How do you recommit yourself to someone who has hurt you so much in so many different ways and still hold your value and your worth? I am a person who believes the impossible is possible. That sounds like an impossible situation, doesn't it? Here's a way to make it possible. That person finally gives in. They finally take accountability for their actions and how they treated you. They finally accept that, wow, I really did do you wrong. Wow, I really did hurt you. Wow, I really see where it is that I did wrong. I am reflecting on that. I am understanding it. I am emphasizing with it. I am acknowledging it. And I am dedicating myself to moving forward and treating you differently. And you're taking your accountability for your actions and how you treated that person, but also how you allowed that person to treat you. Because you allowed it. We didn't have to. It's like I can talk to everybody else, but the one person I need to talk to is him. And we have been not talking deeply about our emotional spaces. We've been trying to keep on the surface level, to keep from arguing, to keep from going back and forth, to keep from hurting each other's feelings more. But the more we ignore what's beneath the surface, the more agitated we both become. It's like, but I can't sit here in silence, regardless of whatever. I have to bring up the conversation. I have to try to talk about it. I have to try to find some type of closure for myself, for my wounds. I have to try. I can't just not acknowledge. That's where I am now. These have been my thoughts on this day. The one thing I do know for sure is I'm divinely aligned and right on time. So I'm always going to come out on top. All things are working for my good. Regardless of whatever the situation turned out to be, it's going to be in favor of me. Ashe. I'm going to enjoy a few moments of silence, I guess, while my children are still napping. Try to figure out what it is that I desire to do with the rest of my day. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience. Peace.